show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by Lactose John's Ladies of the Evening. Come meet our girl. Welcome your host, Cookie.
It's a pleasure to see you. You know, I think we're going to have a good game here. It's going to be just like butter. Well, I hope you took your Lactaid. We're taking a ride on the Milky Way. The category is Dairy, I need your huggin'. You ready? Let's go. If you wanted to use real butter to butter up your lover, which of the following should you say? Your eyes are blue as the Land O'Lakes. You're the best ever, I promise. Country crock. Stick with a brick house, Commodore.
Son of a bitch!
You're gonna be sleeping in the Lando couches. Land O'Lakes is the only one of these brands that sells real honest-to-goodness butter. And it looks like you'll be keeping yours on ice. A lot worse than that. Let's check out your category. Dairy Fresh Rock and Roll. You gotta get your score on the plus side here. Let's go. What dairy treat might you expect to be served in a white room with black curtains near the station? Ice milk, cream, yogurt, or custard?
Whoa.
Bruh.
Here's the one you wanted. White Room is a hit by Eric Clapton's old band, Cream. I tell you, this guy Clapton is in a whole dairy aisle by himself. Well, a good fart sound effect would be appropriate, but here's your category. Are Cracker Jacks kosher? You know how sportscaster Harry Carey always shouted, "Holy cow!" Well, if Harry Carey said "holy cow" because he believed cows to be sacred, what religion did he probably practice? You, my friend, are on fire. Cows are considered sacred by Hindus, especially when they hit home runs.
Holy cow!
Category. No thanks, I'll just spread some vomit on a cracker. Hey, do you like being in debt? I mean, what's wrong with you? Suppose a group of dairy farmers are having their company photo taken. Instead of, "Say cheese," what should the photographer say to get them to smile? Say pasteurized blocks of yeast. Say pressed and matured milk curd. Say non-lactose oxygenation process. Or say hormone-altering cow injections.
Pressed and matured milk curd.
Hail to the king, baby.
But if you really want these farmers to smile, just put a teat in each of their hands.
Hey, what are you doing? Get your hands off that holy tea! Holy cow!
Okay, give it up, for. I'll whip your cream and beat your eggs, too. Hey, you were a kid once, right? Well, you've surely heard the phrase, "last one in's a rotten egg." Well, if the last major fighting nation to enter into World War II were a rotten egg, which country would smell like sulfur? We stink. We didn't join the war until 1941. That's why we're known as the land of milk and nanny boo-boo. All right. Yeah, now we're talking, and here's what we're talking about. I get soggy in milk. Hey, you know how nations are always boycotting the Olympics for one reason or another? Well, say the Olympic Village serves cold cereal for breakfast. Because its athletes are more likely to be lactose intolerant, what country will most likely boycott the breakfast? Asians are more likely than any other ethnic group to be lactose intolerant. But given the choice between soy milk and sushi on my Wheaties, I'll take the fish. Excuse me, I think you just stepped in roadkill. Alrighty, remember to buzz in on the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And don't forget, bonus cash for the bonus puzzle at the end. Are you ready to go a little bit crazy? Me too. Let's do it. Formal dance party. And zany redhead Lucille. What unites these two? The cards are dealt, and applause. Female elephant and flick in your hair. Gravy holder and show blank. Fish covering and series of musical notes. Score. Hockey trick and symbol high blank. Deals with the fly in your soup and dump blank. Okay then, bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all cures for lactose intolerance? Items in my front pocket. Things that contain milk. Things you tap. Rack it up. Here's a tip for you. Don't get all hopped up on Twinkies, okay? You'll thank me later. That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Hit your buzzer to select the value you want. Here's your category. Little Jack Horner got a better meal. Hey, remember that old nursery rhyme went something like this? Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet eating her curds and whey. So tell me, what the hell is whey? The liquid part of coagulated milk, mold scraped off an egg. Way to go! Next we'll figure out what the hell her tuffet is. Whey is the watery part that separates from the solid milk curds when making cheese. I like mine in a rocks glass with vodka. Hey, bug, coming up. Mount Olympus could have used a Starbucks. You want some action? Well, I got it for you, and it's worth $5,551. Okay, check it out. So tell me, which of these is not a half and half? A centaur, a harpy, a cyclops, or the minotaur? I think I'll be taking my coffee black from now on. A cyclops is just a big old guy with one eye in the middle of his forehead. Oh, nice picking. Well, wouldn't you know it, it's time to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat is, with a little effort, you can show up at the same time. Okay, listen up, because I'm going to read off 7 words, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a word that begins with chicken or a word that begins with egg. You're going to get some money for each right answer. You lose cash for a wrong answer or any you don't get to. Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all of them. Let's do it. Wire, chicken or egg? Bad. Peter. Liver. Fox. Roll. Feed. 4 out of 7 is very mediocre. Let's check out your new total. All right, there it is. Let's keep moving. All right, bang your buzzer.
Son of a
that
bitch.
Was sucky. I'm sorry about that. Here's your category. Crying over spilled milk. Hey, remember that 70s court case in San Francisco where the murderer got a reduced sentence for saying he was hopped up on junk food when he did the crime? Well, considering the famous defense used in the case, who would have been the most appropriate defense lawyer for the murderer of politician Harvey Milk? Twinkie the Kid, Susie Q, King Ding Dong, or Little Debbie? Twinkie the Kid? Well, yeah, I guess it was known as the Twinkie defense. Maybe he can lasso as a judge who knows a just ruling from his, snowballs. Now select. Your category is... This used to be Sean Penn's playground. Let's get going. Say Madonna used a hand pump to get her breast milk flowing before feeding her baby. Which of her songs would best describe this process? Open your heart, express yourself, justify my love, or Into the Groove? Hey, Madonna doesn't have to justify her choice to breastfeed. Many mothers make the same choice. Well, what do we have here? Mothers can express breast milk by using a hand pump. But how she got milk out of them cone-shaped boobs, I'll never know. Well, it's highly unlikely I will. Okay, hit you. Smell that derriere. Oh, sorry. Here's your clue. Old MacDonald had a farm. Yeah, so we've heard. Quit bragging about his damn farm already. I hate that guy. Got all of them! Now go find some friends to brag to!